Hello, everyone, and welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, Guys, and from the Villager Cigar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
It's going to get interesting.
Hola, buenas noches.
Yes. So today we are talking about the Casa 1910 Cuchillo Parado. I don't know if I said that correctly,
Just
but
put up
we'll
a
go with
photo of
that.
the cigar. I'm sure you got a good photo of
That sounds right to me, based on my limited amount
nice
of
looking
Spanish that I've been.
bands. That is
Yeah.
beautiful. That's a beautiful.
Which I think means like standing knife or something like that. Like my Spanish is, I'm still working on my vocabulary, but I feel like that means like standing knife, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Cuchillo Parado.
Yeah.
Well, you can ask them at the trade show and
Yeah,
we'll
I'll ask them
get
at the
the
trade show.
answer. So we'll figure this all out. All right, this cigar is a Robusto 5x50, comes out of an undisclosed factory in Mexico. Wrapper is Mexican Sumatra, and the binder and filler are both Mexican San Andres Negro. Price point is $15. Cigar was released in February of 2022, and we picked these cigars up from Blue Smoke of Dallas.
Hell yeah.
So if you're in the Dallas area, be sure to stop in, pick up some cigars. Nice lounge experience to hang out, smoke if you want, whatever you want to do.
Say hi to
It's
Jay.
hot in Cuchillo Parado right now. It's 101 degrees in Cuchillo
Woo!
Oh man. All right. So Jiunn, tell us about your experience with the cigar.
Parado. This was weird. The flavor profile was unique for sure, and also weird. So immediately I got this like dry, bitter, like dehydrated green vegetables. I don't know if that even makes sense. You know, sometimes like you eat certain vegetables and it tastes really dry, and it just tastes like it's bitter, right? Like, but it's dry, right? Like bitter melon, for instance, is obviously bitter, but it's also juicy. So maybe if you dehydrated that, you're just getting that pure bitter melon taste that's just like dry and tannic on your palate.
So good then.
No good. So attached to that as well, I got this like very synthetic kind of sweetness, maybe like a sweet and low kind of a thing going on, and then the cedar was also bitter, so it was just really odd. So it's giving me synthetic sweetness, is also giving me quite a bit of tannins and dry vegetables and bitter vegetables. So I don't know. This is not the Mexican experience I'm looking for.
Right,
Certainly will not do for Taco Tuesday.
So what was your experience?
Myself. Listen, I always get excited about any time I can smoke a cigar with some tobacco that we have like probably never reviewed or smoked before. So I'm always like, sweet, let's get into this. And I was getting some citrus, some cream. I was getting this floral herbal combo, which I think is probably the closest thing I can relate to June's vegetal thing. There were some coffee notes. There was also like this lightness with the tobacco. It was like really easy. I don't know what it is. It just felt like really light, and it's like there didn't have like a really lot of nicotine to it. Easy strength and body. Second, third showed this musty wood, mushroom, floral, herbal quality. Still medium strength and body, and then that kind of carried into the final third. The burn was really bad and all over the place, but the draw was surprisingly not a problem. So that's one of those crazy things. John?
It started out good for me. I had dry wood, hay, and sweet chocolate to kick things off. Hay and wood kind of on the post draw, but then as it kind of settled in, I got bread and mild baking spices. So pretty okay, pretty good first third. Second third, I think a lot of that character just didn't really harmonize in the same way. So chocolate wood and hay, but there was a lot of dryness in the palate, which I found quite distracting. And then the center of the profile was really just really sweet wood. And then as it continued, it was just really wood forward. Not like overpowering, but like it was just a monotone flavor of wood. I got a little bit of mild chocolate and bread kind of partway through, but not enough to sort of elevate it above average. And then the last third, kind of more of the same, a little bit of light chocolate instead of bread, and then handwood again. And then the hay just kind of like super up in strength, like to medium. Might be the most hay forward cigar I've smoked in a very long time. So not enough there to again put it up to good. I mean, still okay, but not. It's very average. Burn was good. Had to do a touch up because a canoe formed in the second third. I tried to let it go as far as possible, and I'm like, no, it needs a touch up. Draw is perfect. So overall, just slightly above average for me. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with dry earth, bitter wood, and sharp black pepper. I got some smokiness that joined in fairly quickly. Second third saw the bitterness depart for a bit and then returned, as well as the wood gaining a heavy toast. And then final third saw a vegetal note join in as the cigar started to warm up. Construction was near perfect, just a slightly wavy burn, but nothing really that was a problem. I thought the cigar had a average flavor profile that was very rustic, kind of focused around that dry earth and wood. I appreciate the attempt at a Mexican puro, but it needed something to kind of break up the dryness and that earthy focus to it. The cigar wasn't off-putting, but it wasn't all that attractive for me, and to kind of go along with a really high price point, it's just not going to be a cigar I come back to. But I hope the brand comes out with a lot more Mexican forward blends, because I'm very interested in trying that. It just can't be this dry earth wood kind of driven portfolio. Like, you got to do other things, like showcase the Mexican tobacco, and with a bit more well-rounded blend, I think. All right, let's get into the scores. Start at the top with Seth at 7.07. John gave it a 6 even. Jiunn gave it a 5.75.
John's face was fucking epic.
I gave it a 5.65. So Seth, how that 7.07?
What tarnation?
Tarnation. There's a lot of excitement in smoking a Mexican puro with a Mexican Sumatra wrapper. That's what it is.
Wow.
So listen, I need to smoke it again. I had a good experience. I had fun with it, but I'm crazy like that. And there's a lot of people who didn't like it. So there you go, man. All
right, John, 6 even.
Yeah, I didn't not like it. I just didn't really like it. Like it was slightly above average profile with near perfect construction. So it's at a 6. So would I try it again? I probably would, but I think Aaron hit the nail on the head, and it needs something else. Like, there wasn't enough complexity on the flavor profile. And I don't feel like it showcases Mexican tobacco, at least a lot of the Mexican forward tobaccos blends that I've had. But what do I know? I've never really been to Mexico to see the tobacco, so I could just be talking right out my ass. At any rate, all that to say,
that's a quality to talk about, though, because I think we need to talk. I want to talk about that in the end.
Very good.
All right, Jiunn, 5.75. Oh, he's frozen.
I thought he was just flashing the symbols.
Yeah, doing gang signs. All right, my 5.65 matches up well. It was average flavor profile throughout. Really good construction. But yeah, I mean, it lands where a bunch of cigars this year have landed for me, but that price point's ridiculous for this cigar. So I understand it's coming from Mexico, maybe, but like
tobacco taxes,
yeah, I don't know. Jiunn, back to you, 5.75.
Oh, sorry, guys. So I think the only things that should come from Mexico is avocados.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Really aged.
I'm sorry.
Tequilas.
I'm just thinking about the commercial.
Tequila?
I'm kidding.
They have really nice tequila.
Yeah, you said you're really into tequila.
Dude, I've been into tequila lately, you guys,
Mhm.
and it's making me just freaking.
Some Reposado,
It's getting back to those days of early bourbon days, right?
Yeah, man. Fuck bourbon. Done with bourbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, specifically this cigar, you guys, it's just $15 and it doesn't taste good. I don't know. I mean, this is probably one of definitely the worst cigars that I've smoked in a while, to be honest. And I'm not trying to shit on it, don't get me wrong, but there's just not much redeeming qualities to it, in my opinion. And it is very pricey, which is like salt to the wound, So
all right. So final thoughts, Seth.
Yeah, listen, it doesn't smoke like we've smoked a lot of when we smoke Mexican, we think Mexican San Andreas, we think of that classic. This did not smoke anything like it, and it was pretty funky, smoke that. And that's one of the things why I was like, this is such a light, this is really a departure from everything it is. So do we have the opportunity to see more blends like this, or is this just like one of these things? Like, what else is there? What else do you have? What's going on? And I think that's part of my excitement to it, is that, okay, this is a Mexican Sumatra. Have we had Mexican Sumatras in this natural? No. So it's like, okay, can we do something with this?
And in all fairness, look at how long it took Nicaragua to blend Nicaraguan Puro. Like, everyone thinks Nicaraguan Puros have been around forever. They have not been around forever. It took a very long time to make a Nicaraguan Puro, because Nicaraguan Puros were awful. They were terrible. So,
it's nice packaging though. I'll say this, at least they put pride into it.
it's good looking, and it's good looking. It's a
That's
very
true.
elegant bag.
Unlike Mavros, you guys remember that cigar?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but I remember. I mean, but even the Turrent family, the Turrent family has great tobacco, and people always talk about it. But like, I've never seen them put pride into a Mexican offering the way this company has. So I wish them nothing but success, and I hope that they make a cigar that's really good that I can defend.
Well, we're gonna talk to them at the trade show, and we'll find out what they got in what irons they have in the fire.
That's right. All right, wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cuchillo Parado.